My name is Lisa, a working housewife who juggles nursing and household chores. I live with my husband, Gerard, just the two of us. Today marks the end of a series of shifts, as I'm about to head out for a night shift. Well then, I'm off.
You've been working for so many days, and now you have to do a night shift. That's tough.
There's a chronic shortage of staff, but I find fulfillment in my job, so I can keep going.
I really admire that positive aspect of you, Lisa.
Thank you. Dinner is curry, so please heat it up and eat.
Yeah, thanks as always. Take care, Lisa.
I'm off. Due to the nature of nursing, night shifts are inevitable. Not only that, but I also have daytime shifts, making my work hours very irregular. It's a challenging job, but I find fulfillment in meeting various people through my work. Gerard understands and supports how I feel about my job. On another day, as I was preparing for yet another night shift.
Lisa, you have a night shift again?
Yes, one of the nurses in our ward quit, so we're short-staffed.
I've noticed that's been happening more often. I worry you might get sick.
I'm fine. You know I'm always energetic. Plus, I'll take a bunch of days off once things settle down.
Typical Lisa, always working hard. I'm here for you.
Thanks. Well then, I'm off.
Yeah, good luck with the night shift.
Recently, several nurses in the same ward have left, leading to an increase in night shifts. This resulted in schedule changes, and it's not uncommon for previously determined shifts to change. Although today was not supposed to be a night shift, I was informed of the change a few days ago. Sudden changes in the schedule are tough, but I can manage, thinking they are temporary. As usual, I went to work, changed in the locker room, and headed to the nurses' station.
Oh, Lisa. I wish I could have contacted you before you came to the hospital, but I didn't make it in time.
Hello, Hannah. Is something the matter?
Actually, a nurse from another ward is coming to help us.
Help, you say?
Yes. Everyone has been working consecutive shifts, and I was particularly worried about you taking on so many night shifts. So, it's a bit sudden, but we've arranged for someone to take over your night shift.
Are you talking about tonight's night shift?
Yes. I wanted to contact you before your shift, but things got hectic with emergency cases and all. So I'm sorry for the late notice.
No, not at all. So, about tonight's shift.
The relief nurse will take over, so you can have the night off.
Understood. I'll hand over to the relief nurse before I leave.
Sorry for the late notice, and thank you for being so accommodating.
Of course. Now, I'll take my leave.
Yes, have a good rest.
Head nurse Hannah looked apologetic, furrowing her brows. Being a kind person, she seemed concerned about having me come in unnecessarily. However, it was true that I had been working consecutive shifts and the number of night shifts had increased. For me, the sudden change in schedule turning into a day off was a welcome relief. After saying goodbye to Hannah, who looked apologetic, I went home and was about to open the front door when... There are voices inside. Is there a guest?
Ahaha, Zabel, you're as funny as ever.
Oh, why are you laughing? I was really in trouble.
Sorry. Don't be so mad. Well, your angry face is cute too.
Saying that won't make me forgive you.
What? Wait, that's a woman's voice. And this atmosphere is...
Zabel is cute even when she's mad, so it's not scary at all.
Gerard, I'm seriously angry now.
Oh no, if cute Zabel gets mad at me, I'll be downhearted. Won't you cheer up?
Will you take me to the place I want to go on our next date?
Is that all? Of course, we'll go wherever you want, Zabel.
Yay! I love you, Gerard.
Yeah, I love you too, Zabel.
The voices I heard through the slightly opened front door were Gerard's and a woman's, referred to as Zabel. The content of their conversation seemed too intimate to be just friends. Zabel was happily using the word like repeatedly. And Gerard, in response, was consistently saying he liked her back. I entered the house without them noticing. There are women's shoes at the entrance, and they're not mine. Where are their voices coming from? The bedroom.
I'm happy you came here for me, Zabel. Thank you.
Well, it's for your sake, Gerard. But hey, more importantly, I want to become your wife soon, Gerard.
I'd be happy if a cute girl like Zabel became my wife. But can you wait a bit longer? I'm living with my sister in this house right now. So, I can't just leave and start living with you immediately, sorry.
Is it because you're afraid to tell your sister?
Yeah. I'm paying most of the rent and living expenses. In return, she does the household chores, but
But, is there something else?
her cooking is terrible. Plus, she's always nagging about this and that.
What? She does the chores but the food is bad? That's tough.
Right. And compared to that, Zabel, your cooking is delicious. That gratin the other day was amazing. Being with you is also so comforting and warm.
Hee hee, Gerard, you're so sweet.
I can't be this honest with my sister. I can only do this with Zabel, who will become my cute wife.
Oh, Gerard, that makes me so happy. I'll always cook for you.
Thank you. Once I talk to my sister, I'm planning to move out as soon as possible. Then, let's get married right away. I'll always cherish you, Zabel.
I'm so happy. I love you, Gerard.
Yeah, I love you too, Zabel.
Wait, what is this? In someone else's bedroom. And the nagging sister who can't cook, is he talking about me? Fine. If that's how it is, I have my plans too. Just you watch. Standing outside the bedroom door, I overheard a shocking conversation. It was unsettling to hear such exchanges on the bed where my husband and I usually sleep. Moreover, Gerard was pretending that I was not his wife but a sister he lived with. Furious, I clenched my fists but gradually regained my composure. If Gerard had that intention, I decided to take action based on my own plan. A few hours later, when the two came out to the living room. I must not forget to add this. Parsley, parsley. That girl really goes all out with her cooking. Indeed, the power of a woman in love is remarkable.
Lisa, why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be on a night shift today?
Oh, you're finally awake, sleepyhead. I was supposed to work a night shift, but there was a sudden change in the schedule. What's so surprising? I'm just returning to my own home.
What's wrong, Gerard? Oh, are you Gerard's sister?
Now that you're awake, why don't you join us for a meal?
A meal? Oh, no, wait. Nice to meet you. You must be Gerard's sister. I'm Zabel. I'm dating Gerard.
Is that so? Nice to meet you. Don't just stand there, come sit down.
Wait, Lisa. Eating together, are you serious?
I've put a lot of effort into making this. Here, your favorite Hamburg steak. Don't be shy, eat up.
Thank you, I will. But, how do you know I like Hamburg steak?
I know everything, absolutely everything.
Everything, you say? This dish, it's the same one I made for Gerard.
Yes, everything. For example, that Gerard doesn't have a sister.
What do you mean by that?
Simple. I'm not Gerard's sister. I'm his wife, Gerard's wife.
Eh? Wife, you mean?
Surprising, isn't it? How did this story come about? Explain, Gerard.
Lisa, it's a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? About what?
This is, you see, Zabel was pressuring me into a relationship, threatening me. She said she would do something terrible to Lisa if I didn't date her. So, to protect Lisa, I had no choice but to pretend to be in a relationship.
What? Gerard, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Lisa, you have to believe me.
I don't want to hear your excuses. For now, I can't trust what you say, so please stay silent for a bit. Gerard, who thought I was working the night shift, started making desperate excuses when he realized Zabel's presence was discovered. Zabel looked flustered and confused by Gerard's sudden panic and my statements. I decided to have a talk with Zabel first, so I silenced the ranting Gerard. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. Let's eat and talk, shall we?
Yes, thank you.
So, how did you and Gerard meet?
I'm sorry. I didn't know anything. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not angry. Come on, don't cry and tell me. Where did you meet Gerard? I'd like to hear it from you, Zabel.
At the cafe where I was working part-time. Gerard was a customer there. We got to talking after seeing each other a few times, and then he asked if I would date him. I took it seriously and accepted his proposal. But I had no idea he was married.
Oh, so you started dating Gerard without knowing he was married?
Yes, I was completely swept off my feet. I was so happy. I'm sorry. I've done something terrible. It's unforgivable.
Hey! Lisa, don't be fooled. What Zabel is saying is nonsense. She was the one who came onto me. And then she threatened me, that's why I.
Gerard, I told you to be quiet. I'm talking to Zabel right now.
Ha! Why am I the only one? You're definitely mad, right? Or do you plan not to believe me?
Believe Gerard? Do you think I can do that? Zabel, you should eat before it gets cold.
Hey, I'm Lisa's husband, you know. You're going to believe the words of a woman whose background you don't know over me?
It's impossible for me to trust Gerard now. After all, I know this affair has been going on for a year.
What? No, what are you talking about, Lisa? That can't be true.
Still playing dumb. I have proof. I'll show you this.
What is this? Why does Lisa have something like this?
I hired a detective agency to investigate, of course, it's all real.
To go to such lengths. I can't believe it.
What's unbelievable is your behavior. Look at the date on these photos, from a year ago, right? I spread out the contents of the envelope filled with evidence that I received from the detective agency on the table. There were various proofs on the table, including photos of their secret meetings and posts from social media. The oldest date on the SNS posts was from a year ago. Seeing this, Gerard began to get even more agitated, while Zabel shrank back, trembling even more.
There are photos uploaded from a year ago.
I'm so sorry. I was so happy back then. I posted about our first date and the gifts I received on Instagram.
Right, because they are heartfelt mementos from a boyfriend. Whether it's dates or gifts, it's natural to be happy and want to preserve those memories.
I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that Gerard was married. He wasn't wearing a wedding ring, so I thought he wasn't married yet.
Yeah, that's right. I never said I was single. It's all a misunderstanding on Zabel's part. See, Lisa, you understand, right? This is all Zabel's fault. I have nothing to do with this.
Is this guy serious? Still trying to talk his way out of it now?
What the? Who are you? Don't just barge in.
This is Noah, my lawyer. He's helping with the divorce proceedings. Zabel is sincerely admitting her mistake and apologizing. Gerard, seeing that Zabel is not defending herself, is trying to shift the blame onto her. Even with all the evidence gathered and Zabel admitting her involvement, Gerard continues his deceit. I was so astonished that I was at a loss for words.
I was here to inform Lisa that the preparations for the alimony claim were ready. This is perfect timing. I'll hand it directly to Gerard.
Ha! Why should I have to pay alimony? Don't mess with me.
You're the one who's messed up here. You did have an affair, didn't you? Here's all the evidence we need. By the way, everything in that envelope is a copy, so tearing it up is pointless.
What's this all of a sudden? I'm not paying, don't mess with me.
The one messing around here is you. Bringing women into the house while your partner is working hard, what an honorable life you lead. Not working properly and taking everything too lightly, don't you think?
Ha! Sure, I might earn less than a nurse, but I work too.
I'm not talking about the nature of your work. How can you still deny everything at this point? Skipping work to gamble on horse races, I even know about the debts you've accumulated.
What the? How do you know about that?
Were you even listening to me? I said I had everything investigated, I know everything. I've also gathered evidence of you squandering my money on gambling.
That's the situation. In addition to alimony, we'll also be claiming the funds Gerard has misused from Lisa's personal assets.
Nonsense. I don't have that kind of money to pay.
Yes, Gerard even used the savings I had painstakingly accumulated. It's unforgivable that he had an affair, but even more so that he used someone else's savings. I'm beyond forgiving him now, but Gerard just keeps making a fuss about not having money. At that point, Zabel, who had been silent and downcast, suddenly looked up and said,
There is money. You said we were saving together in a joint account, remember? You said if we both put in 100,000 yen each month, it could be used for our marriage fund or preparing for a new home. We've been saving for over half a year. It should be a considerable amount by now.
Ah, that is well.
Zabel, I understand you want to believe in Gerard, but this man is not trustworthy. The money you contributed has all gone into his gambling. Besides, Gerard is not the kind of person who can save money in the first place.
I can't believe it. Not only did he deceive me into thinking he was single, but he also swindled my money. Please give it back. I beg you, return it.
This implies that Gerard hinted at marriage to get money from Zabel. But since he's already married and had no intention of marrying Zabel, if we have evidence, we can also claim alimony for this. If necessary, I'll assist you with that.
Lawyer, please. I want to get my money back from him.
Zabel, what are you saying?
Yes, Noah, please take care of Zabel's case as well. And, can you drop the alimony claim against Zabel?
Understood. Leave it to me.
Lisa, lawyer, thank you so much.
Hey! It's absurd that I'm the only one paying alimony and getting divorced. Are you two having fun ganging up on me?
You brought this upon yourself. You're the one who cheated and pursued Zabel. Even with gambling, it's one thing to enjoy within limits, but you used money from both me and Zabel. And on top of that, you're in debt? Unbelievable. You enjoyed the high life, now it's time to take responsibility.
Right. From now on, you'll need to work hard and cut back on your fun.
Damn it! What the hell? Zabel, help me out. I mean, I'll be alone now, so we can get married. Let's truly work together from here on out.
I can't be with someone who lies. Please return my money properly.
Also, I'm canceling the lease on this house, so prepare to move out. You said you've been paying the rent and living expenses, so there should be no problem going forward, right?
Why bring that up now? Wait, I apologize for showing off.
Well, good luck with everything. Thanks to Noah, I was able to divorce Gerard. I received the alimony and had the misused savings fully repaid. Gerard's debts ballooned even further after paying alimony to both me and Zabel, on top of his existing debts. He ended up with an amount he couldn't easily repay and also lost his place to live. When he sought help from his parents, my family, who had been briefed by me and were furious, turned him away. As for me,
With that, the procedures are all complete.
thank you so much for your help, Noah.
Not at all. I'm just glad I could be of service as a lawyer.
Now that I've cleared this up, I'm planning to take a new step forward.
That sounds great. Do you have something in mind for this new step?
Actually, I've recently gotten into visiting nearby hot springs. I'm saving up little by little to go on short trips to the hot springs I want to visit.
Wow, that sounds really enjoyable. And it seems like a great way for a nurse to refresh after all the hard work.
Exactly. I've been working nonstop, so I'm thinking of taking some time for relaxation now. When I talked about my recently developed hobby, Noah showed empathy. I am proud of my nursing work, but I know I shouldn't overdo it. I plan to relax where I can, taking it easy on my days off. I intend to cherish my personal time more and live each day energetically and true to myself. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.